Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashlyn here with a little book haul. You love book hauls. So, I stopped at the free libraries. I stopped at one over in Larned and one over here. And, well, we have 10 books to talk about. So, let's get started. Okay. First books first is Julie Buckley's Death in a Budapest Butterfly, first in a new series, a Hungarian tea house mystery. I literally picked it up because there's a cat on the cover, which is so freaking adorable to me. No idea what this is about, but I want to start trying my hand at cozy mysteries this year. So it looks like a guest is poisoned at a tea event. Juliana's dire predictions appear to have come true. Things are brought to a boil when Hannah's beloved Anna Weatherly butterfly teacup, which carried the poisoned tea, becomes the center of the murder investigation. The cup is claimed as evidence by a handsome police detective, and the beloved tea house is suddenly endangered. Hannah and her family must catch the killer to save their business and bring the beautiful Budapest butterfly back home where it belongs. So, just sounds like a cute little cozy mystery. It's from, I don't even know, 2019. And it is 20. Oh, there's a recipe box? Oh, wow, there's recipes in here? It is maybe 27 chapters. So, cute little quick read. Then I found this one, A Treacherous Tale, the Cambridge Bookshop series by Elizabeth Penny, Under Cover of Murder. It's a cat with a picnic going on and skull and crossbones and all that fun stuff. It says Molly Kimball has a habit of bookmarking trouble. Lately, Molly has been feeling that she might have fallen into a fairy tale. She's reinvigorated the family bookshop Thomas Marlowe, manuscripts and folios, made friends in her new home of Cambridge, England, and is even developing a bit of a romance with the handsome Kieran, a bike shop owner with a somewhat intimidating family pedigree. When one of Iona's daughters, an inspiration for the original Strawberry Girls, goes missing, Molly begins to worry the story might be more Brothers Grimm than Happily Ever After, especially after Molly learns about the mysterious long-ago death of Iona's husband and co-author of the Strawberry Girls. Could past and present crimes be linked? Molly must put the clues together before someone turns the sweet tale sour. Ew, fancy. And this is from 2022, so this one's a little bit newer. And it looks like it is 22 chapters. So, this one's a little bit shorter than the other one. It's really cute, though. It's really pretty. This cover doesn't do it justice. There's, purple roses on it, a thorn bush, a cottage. They're strawberries. I just love the cats. I thought the cats on the covers are just so stinking cute for cozy mysteries. You see a lot of cat books, which I don't understand why cats are associated with cozy mysteries, but they are a lot of the time. Now, this one I'm probably never going to read. I just got it from my collection. It's Stephen King's The Dark Tower and The Gunslinger. So, honestly, I'm probably never going to read it. If I do, it will be on a whim just because. But I want to collect all of the Stephen King books. I have a pretty decent collection going. I did find another Stephen King book, though. And this one is Wizard and Glass, The Dark Tower 5. So I guess, yeah, this thing's huge. I guess there's a couple of different Dark Tower ones. So there's the Gunslinger, then there's number 5, 1 through 5, and all sorts of stuff. And then there is one more on here I found. Dark Tower novel, The Wind Through the Keyhole, which this one has a tiger on it, and it looks really interesting as well. But, again, just basically picked him up for my collection of Stephen King. I might pick it up, I might not. I might listen to it on audio and call it good, but I definitely want to own Stephen King. He has been one of the reasons, him and James Patterson, Frida McFadden, Natasha Preston, and um, Ellen Hopkins are all the reasons why I started reading again in the first place. So I definitely want to have like sections for their books on my shelves. This one I picked up is 12 Ways Your Phone is Changing You by Toni Reinke. I'm not sure what this one's about. It looks more like a self-help kind of book or something. I don't know. It looked interesting to me. So I picked it up. It says, do you control your phone or does your phone control you? And I was like, sold. You know, like, kind of interested to know, like, this whole story behind phones and things like that. I also picked up I Wouldn't Do That If I Were Me, Modern Blunders and Modest Triumphs, but Mostly Blunders by Jason Gay, Wall Street Journal columnist and author of Little Victories, which I've actually read Little Victories, so that's why I picked this one up. It's got a bunch of little stories in it, shortcoming stories, and there is one called F the Andersons, just a bunch of little things. So I thought that was kind of fun. And it's got like a Jeep carrying a shark on the cover. What? That's insane. And then the last one I chose, that's more like a not your typical book I would go for, is Choosing Gratitude, Your Journey to Joy. It's a 30-day devotional by Nancy Lee DeMoss. What are you doing? Do you hear her? She's ridiculous sometimes. So I figured I would pick this up, you know, try and read some more like, what is that? Nonfiction? Yeah, nonfiction, right? No, fiction. No, nonfiction. Nonfiction books. So, pick those ones up. And then these ones are, I believe, fiction. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But there's one called The Raft by S.A. Bowden, author of The Compound. And I believe I've read The Compound, if I'm remembering correctly. Or I might be thinking about The Camp. I'm not 100% sure. But it says, no one knew she was on the plane when it crashed. No one knows to come find her. It looks like a story of like survival. So it says, help is not on the way. Robbie lives with her family on the Midway Atoll, a group of islands in the middle of the Pacific. After visiting her aunt on Hawaii, Robbie is left to return home alone. Catching a cargo flight at the last minute, all systems are go until the plane hits nasty weather, and then the plane goes down. And suddenly, Robbie's in the water, fighting for her life. Max, the only other survivor, pulls her onto a raft, and that's when the real terror begins. They have no water, their only food is a bag of Skittles. There are sharks, there is an island, but there's no sign of help on the way. Survival has never been so dizzying and so frightening. And one question remains, how long can they survive? Yeah, so it's a survival story. It looked interesting. The Raft, it just gave me like ideas of things. Kylie Troyer. Interesting. This is from the year 2012. So, wait a minute. Did that just say George Orwell? It did. To survive is often necessary to fight, and to fight you have to dirty yourself. George Orwell. So, I'm curious. These are pretty short chapters. There is 55 in an epilogue, so 56 chapters basically. And it's told in multi-point of view, which I love those kind of books. And the last one I got is The Prisoner by B.A. Paris. And I am obsessed with B.A. Paris. First book I ever read was Behind Closed Doors, and I was hooked. So I guess that's another one that would go with like Stephen King and James Patterson and all them. So, but this is The Prisoner. It says being locked up may be her only way out. Gillian McMillan said it's dark and compulsive, unputdownable. So this is from the year 2022, so this one's kind of newer as well, which makes sense. Again, B.A. Paris is very known for short, like 4-page chapters, which I love. Love me some short chapters because you feel like you're making it through the book so much faster than you actually are. And there is 27 chapters as well, an acknowledgement section, and then a sneak peek of The Guest by B.A. Paris from early 2024. You get the first 2 chapters of that. So, but the chapters are literally 3 or 4 pages, and it says, there's more than one way to be trapped. Emily has always been a survivor, from losing her parents as a child in Paris to making it on her own in London. Now she is building an independent life for herself. When she meets Carolyn, a kind woman who offers her a job at the magazine she works at, Emily is swept up in a glamorous city lifestyle, leading to her marrying handsome billionaire Ned. But then the kidnapping happens. Emily wakes up in a pitch-black room, not knowing where she is. Why has she been taken? Who are the mysterious captors? And why does she soon feel safer here in prison than she had begun to feel with her husband? That's, yeah. Interesting. Pop Sugar also blurbed as saying B.A. Paris enters a new mind-twisting thriller into her lexicon with The Prisoner. So, but those are the books I got. So I hope that you like those. If there are any that you are interested in knowing more about, because I don't do updates on books and stuff, I just do hauls and TBRs, but I don't really talk about them unless they like really, really, really impact my life. Then let me know and I will privately message you. See you guys.